All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash, and the water, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, I see drunk people. And, I just want to do a real quick lesson before we head off to camp. And this has been something that's been on my mind for the past couple weeks, just going within and without of Babylon and watching and observing, seeing people, seeing how they interact with you, seeing how they act on their job. And what we are witnessing is people completely immersed, inebriated, and drunk off of the wine of Babylon. Okay. And I was originally going to title it The Wine of Babylon, and the image is the bar. All right. Because this is what people are doing right now is their culture is the image. The 9 to 5 is their image, their job. Okay. They're completely drunk with the ways that Babylon has taught them. Even myself, I did an experiment last night and I watched a movie from the 90s when I was a young lad, and I saw so many predictive programming scenes in it. And it just goes to show you how we are influenced, okay, by Babylon. Remember, it says under the influence. Now I'm going to grab that definition, but I got to start off with a scripture, of course. So as the ledger reads, Babylon is fallen, and we are in that season of this place fallen, okay? But it's just like a bar. When you ever gone to the bar, people don't want the bar to close. They don't want the bar to close. They're already drunk. They're at their limit. They're past their limit, but they hear last call, and I don't want to leave. I don't want this to end because they're drunk. This is Revelations 18:3. For all nations have drunk, all nations, kindreds, and tongues, right? You hear Christians always tell you that, right? Oh, God, all nations, kindreds, and tongues. Well, do you know all nations are drunk off the wine of Babylon too? And do you know the rhetoric that you're spewing out of your mouth is actually wine being dribbled across your cheek? You're drunk. You're drunk with a lie. No, so beer goggles. These people have on beer goggles, okay? And I'm not talking about in just a carnal sense, even though they're carnal. I mean, their mind is wired with beer goggles. Their mind is wired with just one more drink, just one more birthday, one more holiday, one more Christmas, one more Super Bowl, one more drink. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath. So this is the thing. This wine is a mocker. This wine makes these people look, what I want to say, it makes them look dumb, slow, stupid. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 3. This wine makes them a fool. 1 Corinthians 3:19, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, just like a drunk person, okay? Look, funny, drunk person, and they ain't funny, okay? Someone drunk, inebriated, it really ain't funny, but this is people, okay? Look at this. That's lewd. That's disgusting and lewd. You got women half naked, ass and titties out, fire. Look at this. This is a synopsis of Babylonians in that wine, okay? Right here. Fornicating, jumping from one to the next, living life, la vida loca. And it's not, I may joke, but it's not funny. It's actually, these people are mockery. Proverbs 20:1, wine is a mocker. Now, this is actual truth, okay? And I know for myself as a man that drinks and then decides to put the drink down at times, okay? I understand it, okay? Now, drinking is lawful, but there's a limit with it. Even that can be a battle to some. So be aware of it. But wine is a mocker. I just love you, man. So now when you take it to that level, but then you go to a global level, an extreme, and you see how drunk they are, they're ready to kill you for the Cowboys. They'll kill you for the Bills. They'll kill you for the company. See, they're drunk. They're drunk as police officers. They're drunk as judges. They're drunk as teachers. They're drunk as quote unquote priests. They're drunk as fathers, mothers, coaches, you name it. They are drunk. And it's not in a level of just literally carnally drinking. I mean, they're drunk to where you have a police officer have a spirit over him. These people have a spirit on them. And that's why I said the image is the bar, because the image, the bar, the image being the bar gives you a selection. I'll show you. Bar bottles. I'll show you. Okay. I'm going to pinpoint it right like this. Look, cop, teacher, NFL player, doctor, drive-through window. You see? Correctional officer, mayor, president, all of them drinking. They're drunk off of it. Okay. They're not just Mr. Shane, no, they're drunk with this title. See, they're drunk off the titles. That's what you're seeing. You're witnessing drunk people. I was in the grocery store the other day, and this 4'11" Edomite was a manager. He's just walking. Well, actually, this wasn't yet. This was a little minute ago, but he was walking through the store with like a slew of customers, and he's just proud and pointing and telling this and that. And I seen his name tag, nothing crazy, but I say, hey, what's up, Bill? And immediately it sobered him up. Like, yeah, man, you're just Bill. Chill out. But you're drunk off this title. This is why people change. I always like to use the scene in Friday After Next. Mike Epps, he said, I'm ready to die for this. That's a drunk individual. Giving up your body, giving up your children for money, for Hollywood, for fame, that's drunk. You're drunk. You're addicted. You're under the influence. Let's get that. Okay. What does it mean to be under the influence? Under the influence. Okay. That's what you're under the influence because of this place. You're completely submersed. All right, he's under the influence. They tore his ass up, man. Okay. They did eat him. Did he? That's drunk, man. Sacrificing, drunk. Being lewd, drunk. We are witnessing. And then what's even crazier, the poor people are the drunkest. You got your this just in. Hi, yes, news at 6. They're drunk. But then go to the bottom barrel where we're at. We're bottom level, right? Bottom feeders, if you will, in our position of poorness right now under curses. But look at these people next to us. Like, motherfucker, you drunk too. Or you poor too, excuse me. You poor, but you drunk. That's how these people are. They're completely drunk. I see drunk people. Revelation 18:3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. What's up, king? Now we know these kings are referring to the other world leaders, but did it not say that our king will go into captivity? Are we not a nation of people? Are we not a nation of kingdom and priests? There's a lot of wicked Israelite kings that are out here walking around, and they're drunk too. What Captain Zariak say? See, under our 501c3, they're drunk. That's drunk, bro. You got a 501c3, you're drunk with the image. You're drunk with the wine. You've tasted the wine. You smelt the wine. You watched the legs of the wine. When a wine connoisseur, where they smell it, they immerse themselves in it. That's the image, bro. And they're drunk. And it says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Yeah, just like a bar would. Good business. Because everyone's buying and everyone's selling, and they want to continue to stay buzzing. But see, what they don't understand is that's when the Lord judges you. The Lord judges you when you're completely drunk. All right. Proverbs 21, wine is a mocker. Strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. So these people are not wise, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. See, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own drunkenness and their own craftiness. The Lord is about to destroy the bartender. Esau is the bartender. I want to buy you a drink. No. Hell no. We don't want to drink from that. Nah, I don't want to drink from that. Going back. Atheism, Christianity. This is the image. Okay, here's the image. You see? Now, what you've been drinking from. See? All these people are drunk. They're drunk in their power. They're drunk in their titles. They're drunk in their position. They're drunk with this prefabricated commercial culture that they call freedom. They are drunk. They're like a drunk. They're stubborn. They don't want to listen to you. We done all had a drunk uncle or aunt, didn't we? Didn't we? She ain't want to listen. She's drinking too much. She being rowdy. You can't tell her she's wrong. She wants to argue. They ain't getting nowhere. That's these Babylonian people on a day-to-day. They'll argue over politics, sports. They'll argue just to argue, while doing nothing with themselves, continually to be drunk at the bar of Babylon. Let's continue. This is Daniel's 5:1. It's Belshazzar's feast, right? Belshazzar, the king, made a great feast to 1,000 of his lords and drank wine before the 1,000. Now, this is literal, but the wine that we're speaking of is a mental one, is a spiritual one, okay? This wine that these people are drinking has changed their minds. Women are drunk, okay? You got a woman that's giving you a problem the last days, her ass is drunk, okay? That's what the people don't understand. You're drunk one way or the other. You have to be sober in the spirit. If not, you'll be worldly. You'll be finding ways to add unholy and trying to mirror it with holy. No, you can't do that. Okay, there's even a law where you couldn't be drunk before you went into the temple, right here, Leviticus 10. Let's start at 6. And Moses said unto Aaron and unto Eleazar and unto Ithamar, his sons, uncover not your heads, neither rend your clothes, lest ye die, lest the wrath come upon all the people. But let your brethren, the whole house of Israel, bewail the burning which the Lord has kindled, and ye shall not go out from the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, lest ye die. From the anointing oil of Yahweh Bashem Shai is upon you. And they did according to the word of Moses. And Yahweh Bashem Shai spake unto Aaron, saying, do not drink wine nor strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when ye go into the tabernacle of the congregation, lest ye die, and it shall be a statute forever throughout your generations. And you may put a difference between holy and unholy. See? So what are we using this law for now? For spiritual. You can't be bringing wine or the strong drink of Babylon into this truth, into this gospel. And wine and liquor, it's everywhere. Okay? What did Morpheus say? It's when you look out the window, when you put on your TV, the image. This image has people drunk because the image is the bar and the wine is what's being served. That's the philosophies. Okay? That's the culture. And one way or another, these people are drunk with it, man. Okay? Especially Jake and Esau, especially Jake and Esau. Let's go back. It says Belshazzar, Daniel 5:2, Belshazzar, while he tasted the wine, like right now, they're tasting that wine right now, commanded to bring the golden and silver vessels which his father Nebuchadnezzar had taken out of the temple, which was in Jerusalem, so now those vessels are what? Us. We're the temple now. We've been taken. And he's drinking off of our people. The scripture says they eat us up as bread. You see the Diddy situation, which that's just a distraction, but that's showing you right there. They're drinking off Jake. This is why Jake is used as numero uno, as the bottle girl. Your Ice Spice, your Cardi B, your Beyonce. All right. Jake is being used for bottle service. And it says, and the king and his princes, his wives and his concubines drank in them. Like now, all these people are drunk. All right. The women, the men, the prostitutes, the judges, the captains, the rulers, the priests, even the workers, even the people that are working for this place and about to get fired. I don't go to fast food, but go up to a fast food. Can I get an extra ranch sauce? That's 30 cents. Like, damn, nigga, your shift's going to be over. And the next guy's going to let me get it for free. I'm using it hypothetically. You got a security guard. This is my building. No. You're just here for 8 hours. See, they're drunk. They're drunk. So don't argue with a drunk person. Do not argue with these drunk people out and about. Let them have the lane. You got it. Go ahead. You got it. I'll just go behind you. You're dealing with drunk people. In the grocery store, drunk. On the road, drunk. At work, drunk. Everywhere. Everyone's just staggering over, drunk. Spiritually. This is them spiritually. Okay? Just completely through. You going to argue with someone like this? Hell no. Look at them. This is what Babylon has done to the creature, man. Look at this. And this is carnally, but we're talking about spiritually. This is the state people are in spiritually. Oh, look at that. I even say I see drunk people. Exactly. So this is them spiritually. Okay. And you can look at this as college. This is church. This is him bowing a knee and getting ready for a wedding. Okay. This is the feminist movement. They're all drunk. All these. So don't argue with them. This is a modern day Christian. This is modern day Christianity. You really think you're going to sit there and talk to a Christian like this? But you got to look at him like that in the spirit. They got it, man. You got it. And it says, they drank wine and praised the gods of gold. Like right now, they're praising Allah. They're praising Serapis Christus. They're praising the woman. Okay, they're praising money. They're praising themselves. All right. This is what's all taking place right now. Let me keep going. the gods of gold, which is right now idol worship. Modern day idol worship is at an all-time high, and of silver and of brass, of iron, of wood, and of stone. See, in the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand, and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace, and the king saw part of the hand that wrote. So while they're drinking, judgment came. Just like here in Babylon, while they're drunk, judgment's coming. See? So these people are completely immersed under the influence and inebriated by Babylon and its image and its wine of its distractions, all the way until they get destroyed. Okay? So soon that sobering's going to hit them. This is why it says men's hearts failing them for fear. And what did the king do? He went to his astrologers. What's Isaiah 47 say? Call now your prognosticators, your enchanters, call your witches, call your warlock, call your bottles, call your bartenders, call your bottle girls now. See? All that wine that you've been living off to have a good time ain't going to help you in the last days. And a great sobering is getting ready to take place in these last days. And that's what we're waiting for, is the Lord to check them in the middle of their drinking. All right. And let me end it with Matthew. I got to go to camp. Matthew's 24, the days of Noah. And I've been really just having my mind wrap around the days of Noah and how only 8 people were delivered out of the entire world. The whole bar went down, but those that weren't sitting at the bar, they didn't go down. So don't be at the bar of Babylon. Don't be drunk off this wine of Babylon. It's still out here. It's still pouring. It's still trying to get you, and any way it can. Bow the knee, marry the girl, shave the beard, get the job, do the lesson later. There's always an attack on the men of the Lord to get drunk with Babylon. And that's the enchantment. It will not deceive the elect. So if you find yourself in a position of temptation and difficulty, you're just going to have to tell Satan. You just got to tell that temptation, look, if I give into this, that means I'm not of the elect. Okay, then. This is Matthew's 24 and 24. For there shall arise false Christs, false Hamashiachs, and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They shall get the elect drunk. But it can't be. You can't get the elect spiritually drunk, because they're special spirits. They're of the Lord. They're of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And he said, if they're in my Father's hand, who can pluck them out? Now let's get this real quick, and then I got a jet. Matthew's 24 and 37, it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking. These people are spiritually eating and drinking while carnally eating and drinking. And he gets you spiritually to eat and drink before he carnally gets you to eat and drink. Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Then he flashes all these lights and you, I need the Baja. You're drunk. It's spiritual witchcraft, man. You're drunk. We are at spiritual war here. This place is constantly trying to program you, constantly trying to cast a spell on you. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking. Before the Lord brought judgment on Belshazzar, they were eating and drinking, marrying and given into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. Sober their ass right up. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. There you go. So I see drunk people. So understand how to handle drunk people. They're spiritually drunk. They're carnally drunk, but they're more spiritually drunk. They had to get spiritually drunk first to get carnally. That 9 to 5 led to the 12 pack, which then is purposely positioned on Monday Night Football, Sunday night this. They're literally categorized in these people. They're herding these people into a certain way of life, and then they're keeping them drunk so that they maintain the image. Okay? So be aware of these drunk people, and they're going to be drunk all the way till destruction. And destruction is on its way. At any beck, at any minute, something can happen. Okay, something is going to happen to this place. And we're continually watching and waiting. And these people will be caught with their pants spiritually down and physically. We're in the days of Lot as well. This lewd place is getting ready to receive judgment. and the drunken minds of the masses are not ready, but they will be sobered up. So I'm just going to leave it there. I got a jet. I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to say call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.